Your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Frank Turner. Here's a look at the stories we're following tonight. Saginaw Major Crimes Unit investigating a homicide near North 21st and Chambers in Saginaw. Residents hearing gunshots in the area last night. This morning, 36-year-old Desiree Blakes found on the side of the road, shot multiple times. No suspects have been identified, and authorities are asking anyone with information about the shooting to contact the Saginaw Major Crimes Unit. Michigan State Police arresting a man for possession of child sexually abusive material. 37-year-old Joshua Allen Swift of Saginaw arrested following an investigation. It was discovered he was viewing the material online. Following the search warrant for his residence, Swift was charged with possessing the material and using a computer to commit a crime. The MSP Computer Crimes Unit encouraging parents to speak to their children about safe internet usage. If you have any information regarding child sexual exploitation, report it to the Cyber Tip Line. Tonight, the state of Michigan reporting more than 3,400 new cases of coronavirus and 70 new deaths. That brings the state's total to nearly 470,000 cases and the death toll rising to 11,775. The state says it will not update coronavirus totals on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day and will report numbers again on the 26th. The Michigan High School Athletic Association today approving an adjusted regular season schedule for indoor winter sports. If the state's current epidemic order ends January 16th as planned, indoor practices will begin with first competition on January 22nd. Most winter championships have been pushed back to account for the delay in the regular season. For more on the high school winter sports scheduled, head to our story at WNEM.com. The Ontario Hockey League delaying the start of the 2021 season due to coronavirus restrictions. It's mostly due to a province-wide shutdown going into effect in Ontario Saturday. Training camps for the Saginaw Spirit and Flint Firebirds had been scheduled to begin in mid-January. The league says it will work closely with governments and health authorities to determine start dates in the new year. And now here's Brian with a look at your weather.
All right, thanks very much, Frank. After a spring-like day on Christmas Eve, well, things are set to crash back toward more typical weather that we should be seeing as we approach the Christmas holiday. But if you still have a couple of minutes to get outside this evening and enjoy these temps in the 40s and 50s, I would highly urge you to do it. Sky Tracker shows currently our storm system now centered southeast of Minneapolis, putting us in the warm sector of the system still. We'll watch for another band of showers near Chicago to track into the region this evening, becoming a steadier rain around and shortly after midnight. And then as we head into the overnight period, when the low tracks across the northern mitten and drags a potent cold front through the region, it's going to be a quick changeover back to a brief mix and then all snow with much colder air filtering in by the time we wake up. So your hour-by-hour forecast this evening showing rain beginning to gather on the west side of the state by about 8 p.m. and quickly overspreading the rest of the area by about midnight, morphing into more of a light to moderate steady rain. That'll persist until about 2 a.m. when the activity starts to become more sparse again. And then as the cold front begins to situate overhead by about 4 a.m., you see how sharp the changeover is from rain still lingering across parts of the thumb into the Flint metro area and right over to scattered snow showers west of I-75 at that time. By the time we wake up at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, it'll be scattered lake effect snow showers, much colder air continuing to filter in across Lake Michigan, riding in on gusty winds. It's pretty much the same story then for the remainder of Christmas Eve. Partly to mostly cloudy skies, possibly taking over at times, but just due to the arriving cold air, I expect sunshine is going to be extremely hard to come by. Isolated snow showers will track inland into tomorrow evening. Some of us may even have a few lingering snow showers as we settle on into Christmas night. Christmas Day itself featuring more in the way of scattered lake effect activity, actually becoming more organized on the west side of the state. And I think that'll afford us the best chance at seeing some heavier bursts of snow. However, as far as, well, an official white Christmas is concerned, accumulations over the next 48 hours likely to stay under half an inch. 29 is your overnight low temp for tonight. Rain showers becoming a steadier rain and then a wintry mix as we move into the overnight period. South winds at about 15 to 25 miles per hour, shifting into the west-northwest tomorrow, meaning our high temperature of 29 will be reached in the morning with temps falling throughout the day. Scattered snow showers continuing along with windy and cold conditions. But you know, whether or not we're going to wind up having that official 1 inch of snow that we need on the ground for a white Christmas on Christmas Day, you'll at least again have the scattered lake effect snow showers, making things a little more festive, a high of 24. Quiet start to Kwanzaa on Saturday with a high of 31, mostly cloudy, and then occasional chances for rain and snow showers into next week with highs ranging from the mid-20s to low and mid-30s.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.